So it's that time of the year again, the hunt. I'm actually recording the intro after doing the whole event. Well, I mean the main coupons, coins, this thing. I didn't plan to make a video at all. I just went in the lobby. Turns out I've recorded hours and hours of gameplay. It's not the first time I'm doing a hunt. I've been playing Roblox for quite some time now. Like, if we go all the way through, the OG stuff was given out in 2013. Either way, I'm still very glad I did the hunt, even though some maps were painful, as you can probably know. I might have lost my nerves on some on some games, but I hope you like this video, and let's hop right in. So, how's the new Roblox event? I just got in. I got my first free token that was laying over there. I didn't plan to make a video on it, but like, whatever. That's the pass, right? Arsenal? Rivals? Natural disaster? Okay. So basically, there's a lot of games, a bunch of old and new ones. I guess I'll have to make to do these. Do we do them in order? I'll do whatever I find interesting. Survive fun rounds. Natural disaster is an easy. Oh, that's cool. So our first game is Natural Disaster. I don't have the green belly. Yeah, I'm spending Robux, which is a fun and OG games that I'm pretty sure everyone knows. Yeah, that game brings me back. Nothing new here. All we have to do is to survive a few rounds. I think 3 from memory. So this one was pretty straightforward. I was having fun. I mean, it was just playing. I did buy the green balloon. That's no good. That's no good. To make it easier, because like, yeah, I just want to buy 6s. I'm actually surprised I haven't gotten the green balloon, because it's one of the very old Game Pass, whatever. So next on our list is Arsenal. I did play a bunch of Arsenal, so I'm very familiar with it. Arsenal is a fairly known game. I'm a huge Arsenal fan. I didn't play it much recently though, but still a game I very like.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Oh. Either way, Arsenal went all in on this event. They created this whole second place where you go on and do a little mission instead of like challenge where it's just like kill enemies or whatever. That's pretty intense. I didn't expect that. They might be winning this event. Like God. The mission was fairly good.
I like it, coach.
There was this moment with the prison cell that I really liked. It was quite funny, and I hope there's some lore linked to that character, and I hope to know more about him. But that probably won't happen, sadly. The map was a bit simplistic, but I still very enjoyed it. This map was probably one of the most creative ones we had, but not only that, it was also very enjoyable, quick, and the fail rate was low, considering you know how to play shooter games. That sounds actually kind of fun. Now, Car Crusher. Where is the volcano? Where the hell? Oh, here's the volcano. Either way, it's a very fun game where you get to destroy cars, drive cars, whatever. You just do whatever you want. But this game is pretty good. All you had to do is to get your car, and I did a few mistakes here and there. I did upgrade to Class A, thinking it was like a minimum of Class C. Yeah, I don't know much about cars. So I'm just on. Screw it. It better be working on the Class A. It has to be a fucking Class C. I just wasted money. So I guess I spent money again on this game. When you try to buy success and it doesn't work. But anyway, I did all the challenges. I prepared myself. I took way too long to figure out where the water slide is.
Welcome guys, in today's video I will show you how to find the water slide.
Shut up. But I did it. Then I went to the volcano and did the ramp and did this massive cool stunt, I guess. Alright. This took way longer than it should have, but that's more of a personal skill issue because I was trying to figure it out myself instead of looking it up on the internet. That was overall a very enjoyable experience and one of the less worst games because it was actually a game I did enjoy. Do I really have to do this? I don't want to. Okay. Pressure now. Pressure is a horror game, and this is not the reason why I don't like it. There's a lot of very good horror game out there. Pressure was a lot of pressure, if I can say so. The thing is that Pressure is a game that it's taking a lot of inspiration from Five Nights at Freddy's, like the modern games. Oh. This is a horror game, isn't it? Never mind. Why does it casually helps us? Where you have to go through this weird facility that looks like it's been overtaken by some creatures. The map itself is very well made, but the problem with it is that it's way too long and there's no checkpoint. I hate this so much. You have no idea how much I hate this. So if you die, you gotta start all the way through the beginning. Yeah, just fucking kill me. And so did I restart this. Oh my god. I don't even have my successful attempt, which I got hard carried by this dude. We did 3 runs together. I forgot your username, but I freaking love you, man. You saved my butt so much. I don't have the winning on record as I previously mentioned because I stopped recording because it was taking way too long. I spent like over an hour on this. Some people will say it's kill issue once again, which it is. I just really didn't like the non-beginner friendly aspect of it, which most of these games are participating to bring more players to the game. If it's not beginner friendly and comes off very annoyingly, I'm sure people would just have a negative view on your game. It's a tower defense. All right, I got this. So next up we have Spongebob tower defense. SpongeBob, Patrick, SpongeBob. This game was probably a big surprise to me because I didn't think it was an actual release. This is way too well made for a brain-rotted game. Apparently, it's an actual thing. It's not some fan game, at least as well as I'm aware of. This game is pure brain rot. It's like everything's glittery, everything is rainbow, everything's over-animated. It's just here to live up to the new kids' dopamine addiction due to everything needing to be moving and needing to be, oh, it's special, oh, it's this, oh, it's this. This game was a little bit crazy for me, but it's still a tower defense, so I did enjoy it. I'm not a very big person on tower defense. I'm not the best one, but either way, I still found it kind of enjoyable. Fun fact, I did the wrong tower defense on this game, so I had to do it twice. Wait, did I not do the right thing? Oh, again, only the best gaming performances here. I'm not like a noob or anything. All of that was not for the right thing. But still, I did find it pretty enjoyable overall. It was pretty fun. I like it how it got chaotic at the end. The enemies were cool. I like the SpongeBob thing. The only thing that I found weird was the Squidward. I don't know why they made him thick like that, but whatever. Okay. Now we have Untitled Tag Game. Untitled Tag Game is a game about tag, but like a pretty crazy parkour tag. There's many game modes, one of which were my favorites, Freeze and the Crown, because I couldn't die, but also mainly because you could farm the in-game Robux of this game, which was the currency used to make the challenge possible. This one was like a game I would probably come back to because it was fast-paced and it had its moments. So yeah, I don't have anything much else to say other than it was pretty long, but Next up on the list is Fisch. As you can see, I'm a very active person on the community. Therefore, I have definitely played Fisch before. Nah, this game is huge, like humongous, and I haven't really played it. But honestly, I get it. It looks like a very relaxing game. But for now, all I care about is about getting the token. And oh my god, he's already spending Robux on this game. Okay, so I really liked it, so I did spend Robux, but I plan to come back. I hope. You needed to fish a bit, get on a boat, but instead of farming, it aided my success as I usually do. You go on this island, talk to the bunny, and boom, that's it. It was probably one of the fastest one, and that's why I enjoyed it. Now, this one is just a basket game, which you have to make a match with this AI that is really bad, but so am I, because I only got the ball like once or twice, but that's beside the point. So basically, one of my teammates carried me. This game, I really have no idea what to say about it. I'm not a big fan of sports games in general. I guess if I clash one of your game you like, I'm sorry, but this game was not for me. Anyway, next up. Remember when high school games were popular on Roblox? I sure as hell didn't. But it was to my surprise when I saw a new Roblox high school game being made and that it was also part of the event, which means it probably has some sort of influence. I don't know, I didn't check. That aside, this one was probably one of the best one. This map went all in and did their own thing and thrown you into a phone, and that's not even a joke. The scenery was perfect. The story was also very funny. I didn't expect that.
Don't you have studying to do?
This was probably like one of the 3 best, like a top 3. Oh shit, I gotta make a tier list now. Either way, this one was really, really great. It threw you into your phone to play Crossy Road. I mean Crossy Blocks. And it was actually pretty fun and it was well made. I don't know what was with the shaders and the map building. It was pretty satisfying to play. It was very well polished for like a limited time event that lasted only a week. But anyway, that's all there is to it. You go in the phone, you beat Crossy Blocks, Blocksy Road, whatever, and you come back with a token. Now this one I did find it pretty interesting too. This is what is it called again? Blade League. Yeah, I should have remembered that name. Blade League is a game where you get to play Rocket League but with blades. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. It was actually more tricky than I thought it was, but honestly, it wasn't that bad once you get the hang of it and you got to understand the control and the physics. Honestly, this game, I don't think I will play it ever again. The challenges were kind of boring though. You just had to like fill up the challenges that were just playing the game normally pretty much. But beside that, it was, yeah, was an experience to discover this game. On to the next game. Okay, so this boxing game really put me on some nerves. This game was so boring. I do not get people that like this type of game. So basically, this game is a boxing game and they throw you inside a ring with 2 powerful beings, like very powerful beings, and you, a newcomer to this game, is sufficient to beat both of them. Both of them are supposed to be very powerful if we stay true to the story, but whatever they want to do, I guess. This was very annoying. The first fight was the worst one. They were both annoying because like I couldn't feel like I had the control of my character because of how the boxing physics works, where you get to be only glued to the character and can dash for some reason. I still don't know, but that's me not being able to understand the game. That aside, I just wish to never play this game ever again in my life. I swear to God, if you don't have the fucking token. The combats were very boring and lacking. Like, the animations were cool. Props to them. The animations were cool. There was a story. And yeah, that was just a gameplay overall that did not attract me whatsoever. Anyway, I spoke enough of this game. Next up to our list is Clip It. Clip It is a TikTok ripoff made in Roblox. I wish I was joking. And it's as cringe as it sounds. But in the end, it wasn't that bad, honestly. Like, sure, the content is cringe, but like, most of Roblox players are kids. So, of course, there's gonna be like cringe stuff all over the place. But either way, I did find the game interesting. But like, they made a video editing software right in Roblox, which was pretty cool, not gonna lie. The task was to watch 20 very long and boring videos. Then we had to make some video on this. Oh my god. I'm a very good professional gamer. I did it again. I did not do the right thing and I had to do it again because I forgot to put a filter in the video. Oh, I didn't put the filter on. I can understand the appeal, but like TikTok is free. It's a free app. So this app is definitely for people that their parents don't allow TikTok on their phone. So they just use Roblox instead. What is that? Homie. Which to lead us on to the next game. I'll be very quick on this game because it's pretty much just a GTA 5 ripoff. Well, course parkour thing. I'm not quite sure how to call these. I know there's a name for it, but whatever. I know it's pretty much just like Clip It, where it's more accessible to kids, even though it's pretty established thing and not something obscure that's worth copying. But either way, that's just a GTA 5 ripoff. So that's why I'm not spending any more time on it, because to the next one. Okay, I'm gonna get kind of controversial on this one. This one is called A Dusty Trip, and this game is controversial for the fact that it's super hard compared to other games. But personally, I did find it very enjoyable and I got it first try, so y'all can f off with that shit. Joke aside, I really like this game because it was a boss fight games where you were to drive around 3 different bosses, at least for the sake of this event, and I actually really liked it. I started up in the full lobby and dropped down to being alone for the last boss fight. I don't know how it's working, but I'm thankful it is. And the other person that stayed with me most of the time, I did revive them. I paid Robux for a stranger so that I can get help, and they fucking sold. That's either way, I didn't manage to finish it in the first try, and that's all that mattered to me. And I did it alone, so that's kind of a flex. Well, not fully alone, but I finished it alone.
I don't want to hear about this game ever again.
That aside, the fights were kind of hard, especially for like a kid game, so that's why people hated it mostly, but I don't share that opinion at all. I find them very cool. The only problem I have with this game is, why the fuck is it so hard to make a car? Okay, so do you remember that game called Make a Cake, Feed the Giant Noob? Well, turns out there's someone that took inspiration for the 7th and made a giant noob that we have to feed. But this is Eat the World, and Eat the World is a game where you, you guessed it, eat the world. But in this game, you have to, for the event that is, you have to take the food and throw it to the noob. And that's pretty much it. And once that's done, you get the thing. But I did have some frustrations on the road. That's because you can't actually PvP in this game, and some people were being a bit trolly to my taste. Enough of that. Let's go to the next one. So next one is Hell's Chicken. I didn't knew Gordon Ramsay was about to be in the Roblox event, but turns out he is. So you have to do like this Hell's Kitchen, whatever cooking show that you have to basically cook and make it as fast as possible, rank up the points.
You're way too slow.
I know, shut up! I still have no idea what were the requirements. All I knew is that I needed to talk to Gordon, I did the game, and I managed to get 2nd place. What do you even have to do? Come on!
It's raw.
I think I'm done for. I misclicked on the thing to get out, and I have raw rice now. I'm not winning this one. I am not winning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Of course, it's not me.
It's about
Stop talking! Don't rub my loss on my face! I just want the fucking badge. Give it to me now. And that was what I had to do, so whatever. I just... Wait, and you don't... Do you not get it if...
Well done. Impressive work.
I got it!
Take this token as
I got it! Okay, I don't care. Bye. On to the next one. Okay, now Infection was one of the worst game I've played. I'm joking. Infection actually was pretty bad in my eyes because the game was very, very, very unbalanced. Problem is with Infection is that's one of the most unbalanced game I've ever played. It's impossible to win as a survivor. Like literally impossible. I've all this grinding I did, I never got a single win as a survivor. It's always as a zombie or whatever. It was pretty boring because all you had to do is to play to get the coin, and that was pretty lame, but whatever, I got the thing. Yeah. On to the next one. I shouldn't be allowed in this game. I'm a grown-ass man, and yet I'm playing IT girl because of this Roblox event. All I did was do the thing, the quest they asked me. It was just playing the game and do his things here and there. But I just really did not feel comfortable playing this game. And I'm sure a lot of people did. What am I doing? But I really don't want to talk about it. This is very... I don't... I shouldn't be playing this. Okay, next one. This game was the end of me. This is Pet Simulator 99, and because of this one game, I started grinding the living shit out of this game. But at the state of me recording this clip you're seeing, I was just discovering it. So I just started playing, and turns out it was pretty easy, and turns out this game is pretty addictive to you, and I really liked it. It's just another do play the main game and do the thing. Well, it's not really the main game because like it's like the St. Patrick event, but either way, it's still part of the main game because it's not made for Roblox the Hunt. So I guess it's kind of cheating, but it's still a very easy token to get. This game was pretty unique, but I did end up forgetting to record most of my progression. But all you had to do is play Regretevator and do the quest, which I completely forget about, but it was basically playing the game as normal. The game was kind of like another elevator game. I forgot the name of the original. But that aside, it was pretty funny and a lot of the events were wacky. I think I'll check it out later on, but yeah. Alright, so yesterday I found out about the Hunt Mega Edition and I kind of grinded a little too hard. Anyways, I have 5 games left before I get the antlers. So let's try to grind it out. This used to be a game I played for a short while, but now it's not a game I play as much as anymore. Even though the quests were very basic, they just were given by the stream. So I kind of like this touch a lot, even though it was pretty much easy. But that's because I'm talking to the perspective of a player. I'm kicking some asses to this poor player, probably scoring the game because they just want the tokens and the free shits. But that's none of my problem. I just want to get my own tokens and the rest can fuck off. Because I'm very tired of editing this video because yes, I'm recording the clips. All the clips are hours and hours of content and I'm going through it and I'm recording on voiceover while editing this video. I'm going crazy. Okay. As if Spongebob tower defense wasn't enough, we have another tower defense game. The actual game was okay, I guess. It was kind of stressful. They gave us a bunch of like tower defenses which we can use, and yeah, that I really have no clue what to say. It's a tower defense game. We've seen them other than its futuristic style, which I did quite enjoy a lot, but man, I'm tired of recording. Okay, now so World Zero is an RPG game where you get to, well, do RPG thing, which is like dungeon hunting and whatever. And I was confused when I did play it for the first time because I did apparently play it once because, oh yeah, the Hunt. It's the second edition of the Hunt and this game was a part of the first edition of the Hunt. And it's coming back. And I did forget about this game completely, but I did really like how it was made. The enemies were okay. The graphics were okay. I just didn't vibe with like the character style, but maybe that's just me. And the dungeons itself were pretty fun to explore, and the combat aspect was pretty unique. You had some abilities which I figured out later on, which made the dungeons way easier than I thought it would have been, because the dungeon themselves, I thought at first glance that they were very hard until I found out that my sword could do only more thing than just swinging around, and I could use pets to fight. But that's just me being stupid and a very professional gamer. After you're going through the dungeons, you do get the token. And on to the last token now. Now for the last token, we have Metro Life, which is the most boring one because you have to drive around the city with a bike. Okay, that's fine. And I don't want to say more about it. Here's the token. I did it! I got all the tokens! So in the end, was it worth it all? I did get the exclusive hats, but I did not do the mega tokens on purpose because I want to keep my sanity. I did wanted to get the robotic, like Mr. Robot hat, because I was a huge Welcome to Roblox building fan when I was younger, and I was so glad it was making a comeback. But when I saw the requirements to get this hat, like to get all the mega tokens, I was like, hell, I'm doing all that. All I had to do now was to get the actual Mr. Robot hat because I don't want to be much of a loser.